For Husker Countdown, I'm Austin Orman. While coaches and most fans have been concerned with finding consistency in Nebraska's offense and defense, through the 2017 season's first 2 games, the Huskers' most consistent unit has been its special teams. While Husker fans should continue to hope for consistency from both the offense and the defense, they should also hope that the punting and kicking teams maintain their high levels of play. Coming into the year, the play of sophomore punter Caleb Lightbourne was a minor question mark. Lightbourne was solid as a freshman, but like most freshmen, inconsistency was his biggest issue. He would follow up a booming kick with one that had bench players covering their heads. Fans might also recall his punt of -2 yards against Minnesota. Lightbourne averaged 39.7 yards per punt his freshman year on 65 kicks, but his average has climbed to 41.2 yards on 12 punts this season. What impresses head coach Mike Riley is that his punter has had every kick around 40 yards instead of trading 50-yard bombs and 30-yard shanks.
Caleb Lightbourne is showing the consistency that you need so that you can be called a good punter. You know, you have to be consistent if you want to be a good punter. He's doing better. His first one he hit poorly. After that he hit the ball well.
Lightbourne credits defensive coordinator Bob Diaco for what he did to help him throughout the offseason.
Consistency. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, I knew I had the leg to do it. There's no question. I just needed to get consistent, and I think that's what I worked on the most, and that's what I developed the most.
Another player Coach Riley praised for his consistency was Drew Brown. Brown is a perfect 10 for 10 on his extra point attempts this season and is 2 of 2 on field goals. Although Brown is a career 77% field goal kicker, his accuracy has improved every year that he's been at Nebraska. The thing Riley gave Brown the most praise for was his role in gaining positive field position for the Huskers through touchbacks.
Drew Brown is really doing a good job. His kick placement in the game, his ability to get touchbacks, one into the wind. It wasn't much of a wind, but it was, as you noted, all the ones in one direction were touchbacks, and the other direction, you had a chance to return the ball.
However, while the 2 units have been generally solid this year, they've also contributed some excitement. Lightbourne had a pair of punts down inside the 5-yard line against Arkansas State with some help from Markel Dismuke, and J.D. Spielman returned a kickoff for a touchdown against the Red Wolves on his first career touch as a Cornhusker. Drew Brown opened the Huskers scoring the season with his 48th career field goal on the team's first drive of the year. Even though Lightbourne and Brown have been good, the special teams haven't been perfect. For example, Lightbourne has had his first punt turn out to be his shortest in both games, with those kicks both traveling fewer than 40 yards. Against Oregon, a 31-yard punt gave the Ducks the ball at their own 48-yard line. Brown hooked the ball out of bounds against Arkansas State, giving them the ball at the 35-yard line. Nebraska is also looking to get more out of its punt return game, especially from DeMornay Pearsonell. Mike Riley says that no punt returner, let alone a senior, should be fair catching the ball at the 5 like Pearsonell did, and both Riley and DPE think that there is a missed opportunity to return a punt late in the game against Oregon.
It's hard as a punt returner making those choices, but we got to do a better job. We don't want to catch a punt on the 5-yard line, nor do we want to pass up an opportunity when we get one to return the ball.
Pearsonell is the top punt returner on the depth chart, but Stanley Morgan replaced him late in the season opener. Coaches say DPE is the healthiest he's ever been, but he has yet to bring back the special teams energy he contributed during his freshman year. Another issue is that the punt coverage team gave up a touchdown to Arkansas State's Blaze Taylor even after he bobbled the ball by taking poor tackling angles. The kickoff unit has been generally solid. Adding to the special teams excitement, Riley said that freshman Jalen Bradley will not redshirt and will see action on the punt and kick return units. He had this to say about the first-year player from Omaha.
And we're going to get Jalen Bradley going. Jalen Bradley will move on to special teams and play this week. Jalen Bradley will train as one of the running backs for this week.
Riley and his staff have stressed the importance of getting playmakers on both the offensive and defensive sides of punting and kicking, and Riley has consistently named players that contribute on special teams in his press conferences. While Nebraska fans will have to wait and see just how the offense and defense will perform, they shouldn't forget to appreciate the consistent special teams play that have helped the Huskers to begin the year. For Husker Countdown, I'm Austin Orman.